The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ariana.
And I am Brittany.
And this is
an
A&B Conversation. Welcome to our podcast, or welcome back.
Yes.
We missed you guys.
Right. From our awards last week.
Yeah. That was so much fun. Thank you, everyone.
It was. And the feedback and everybody getting so excited about their awards.
They're coming soon.
Stay tuned.
They're coming
Please
soon.
stay tuned.
They're made. They just have not been sent. But they will. I mean, by the time you guys. Oh, no, it won't be there.
I don't think
it will
so.
be there soon.
Yeah.
It will be there soon.
Because it's got to travel.
Yeah. Some are traveling. Yep. But your certificates are en route.
Coming soon.
Yes.
To a mailbox near you.
Yeah. Or P.O. box.
Right. I haven't got any of those, but that's okay.
Yeah. Episode 19.
Is that it?
Yeah. That seems crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Number 19.
Here we are again.
Death.
Right. That's so funny because everything is 19 for us.
AB Convo
Death
19.
And rebirth.
Oh. That's a full circle moment. Whoa.
Right.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. A birth and a death. Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Just backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany's birthday is April 19th.
Mm-hmm.
My birthday is December 19th. Obviously, our handles, aka our @s, are AB Combo 19.
Mm-hmm.
19 is
For
a
that
really
obvious
good
reason.
number for us.
Right.
And we're on episode 19. And subconsciously, I was not even subconsciously,
Right.
consciously, I was like, this might be my favorite episode because of the topic.
Oh, right.
And
now
now
here we are.
the number.
Right. I love 19 because, like, numerologically, like, it's like 19, 9 plus 1 is 10.
Yeah.
1 plus 0 is 1, all back over again.
Yeah. That's like getting a little creepy in here. Getting a little creepy in here.
Yes.
Episode 19.
Wow.
Death.
Mm-hmm.
It is about death.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Death. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm titling it.
Right.
So yeah, death. That's what our thumbnail says as well. Death. I drafted her today. Death. How do you feel about death?
I don't think about it.
No?
I've never wanted to, like, me dying.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
I'm always scared that I'm gonna die in my sleep and Izzy's gonna be there and like.
Yeah. Do you have death anxiety? Is that why
no.
you don't think about it?
No, because I just feel like whenever it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, it's bound to be like that anyways. So, like, I'm not scared of it happening. Obviously, I don't want it to happen too soon. Like,
Right.
I haven't done the things that I feel like I'm here to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, you don't get to pick that, so.
That's, I think, like the best part. It's literally just.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only guarantee. It was the only promise we got.
Mm-hmm.
Being born, you were gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life cycle. Damn. How
Right.
do you feel about it?
I love death. I think about death often.
Do you?
To me, death is as beautiful as being born or like giving birth.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's life. This is what we were going to
Right.
get out of it. So I think it's so amazing.
Right.
And I also love so many different aspects of death, like coming to terms with things, the nostalgia death can bring, the peace death can bring, the fucks given sometimes for some people are at like a negative. I love death.
What is your experience with death?
A lot. I've had I shouldn't laugh. I remember like so many. I've had a million pets that have died. I've had a lot of family members that have died. I've had a lot of friends that have died. I think the only time I've had true trauma around death is when one of me and Kara's best friend, my really good friend Candace, died. She had colon cancer, and she was 26 when she got diagnosed, and 28 when she died. Which I'm 28 now, and I was actually talking to somebody, and I was like, at my birthday, I'll have outlived her, and that's crazy.
Right.
But that's the only time I've really, like, the concept of death has ever been challenging for me.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just because I think, too, mostly I was bitter about her dying, and I knew a lot of people that were unhealthy, and she was a relatively healthy person, and she tried her best to beat that cancer. And, too, in America, they don't test for colon cancer if you're under the age of 50 for any insurance. You have to pay out of pocket for it.
Damn.
So.
That's crazy.
Isn't that unfortunate?
Right.
So check your colons.
Preventative.
Right. You should. If you have concerns, you should be allowed to check it.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I have a poem that really represents how, like, in my heart of hearts, like, just in, like, the actual me, not like the surface me or the bits of me that people think they get. Like,
okay, Maya Angelou.
You know?
Period.
Well, this poem is actually by my favorite influencer right now, and her Instagram handle is The Daily Victorian. And the poem is, on the last day of my life, I hope I'm tired. Not tired like after a bad night's sleep. Tired like after a really good trip. Tired from long heights. Tired from pillow talk. Tired from not wasting a moment. On the last day of my life, I hope this body is worn out. Not worn out like something that wasn't taken care of. Worn out like something that was well used. Worn out with laugh lines and ink under my skin. Worn out from decades of sunny summers and wedding cakes. Worn out with love. On the last day of my life, I hope I'm ready. Not ready like ready to leave somewhere. Ready like ready to go somewhere. Which was like, same sis. Ready to get back. Ready to see my mom and dog. Ready to fade back into the static that made me. Don't get me wrong. I love a good trip. I hope I have a really good time. But the best part of a trip is coming home. I said,
right, snaps.
She summed it up for me. That's how I feel about death.
Oh, okay.
I hope I have a really good trip, and I hope it feels like coming home.
Right.
And if I don't, well, that's what it was either way, so I'm not tripping off of the trip I had or didn't have.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have things in order? God forbid you die before you're ready?
No, like I have like life insurance policy. I have one for me, myself, and then I have insurance policy on it for Izzy and stuff like that. But I mean,
yeah,
whatever I leave behind, do whatever the fuck you want with it. I don't give a fuck.
I do feel that way about so many of the things. Like
do it.
I'm not bringing it with me.
No, literally, I don't care. Throw it out. Like, I don't know. Like, have a campfire and just
burn it all. I have considered that.
Like, talk amongst yourselves about me and just burn my shit.
Yeah.
Like, things are just things to me.
Literally.
Like, they're really not. Like, they don't hold any value. You can't take it with you. Like, when you're gone, like, it's just stuff now. Like, you know what I mean? It's not your stuff. It's just stuff. So it's just like,
I definitely see it. I feel opposite, and I feel like because people hold emotional attachment to your stuff, and when people are grieving, they're not usually in the best state of mind, and I'm like, I do not want motherfuckers arguing over my Tempur-Pedic pillow and my used and abused slippers being like, she loved those slippers, like please. Right. Toss them. Right. Please. So I do have things really in order of like, you get this, I want this thrown out. You get this person gets this. Actually, I think one podcast episode, that was one of my questions for you. If I died, what of my things would you want? And you said my lighting equipment. It's written out. You get my lighting equipment. I want anyone having any type of debate of like, those were her favorite sweatpants. Like, don't remember me as a girl who had a favorite pair of sweatpants. Right. Toss them. Don't eat them. Wear them for all I care. Like, give my items more life than I gave them. Right. Write it out.
I can feel that. I definitely feel that.
Like, especially too, I've witnessed people who are grieving get really mean-spirited over small items, especially jewelry. Like, I've had in our family, we don't, like, my side of the family doesn't talk to another side of the family because there was a fight over jewelry from my great-great-grandma.
I hate that.
And I'm like, that is so ugly. Like, just grubby.
Right. I feel like I've seen just about everybody in somebody's family has done that, and it's just like,
really, right?
They wasn't even wearing this for years.
No, right? They're not that. They're in. That's why I feel like people. That's the grubbiness of it. Like, you want it for the dollar amount, not for the nostalgia of it,
right?
And you just want it, and it's for spite, to spite other people for not having that money, which is so grief turns people into monsters. It can turn people into monsters.
No, for real. I feel like I don't know. I've never gotten something from anybody after they died, but I also don't have like a big experience of people that have passed away.
I have so many dead people's things.
I don't but I don't know a lot of people that died. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't like my great grandma died.
Right.
Chantal died. Like you know what I mean? But like
yeah. When Chantal died, did you want any of her things or no? Because that was also like traumatic for you because of the nature of her death. No,
I didn't want many of her things. I just kind of looked for like the memory of things. But I do know like I know Jade would have like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
people.
But that was always like so. It's hard to be like, hey, like,
hey, your daughter's dead, but can I have her jacket?
Right. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's hard to say. But like, Joya was very much whatever the fuck you want. At any point that you want to come here and take it, good. Please do.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Think
like,
when me and Kara's friend died, her mom gifted us those things. So I do, and I have those things like together in in my closet. I think that's. No, I do have stuff from my great grandma, some jewelry. I don't wear I feel like, and not that I have any ill will. I just don't wear like I'm like those like my friend Candace that died. I loaned her a dress and I have that dress. She was the last person to wear it, so I keep it there. Like she was the last body in it. I'm trying to keep that way. Right. And I don't know why. I just like. Right. I guess I like that sense of it all. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think that memories and pictures they're the best. Like memories are you can't put a dollar amount on a memory than like a bracelet that you're probably never 100%. Gonna wear, like or like you know what I mean. If you're not gonna use it, a fucking coffee mug, like what the fuck. She really loved coffee. Or like old people always got that old ass fucking silverware and shit. I don't want that. No. I can't lie it's all though. Tarnished and shit. In my great grandma's will on my dad's side, in her trust, I am getting her wedding china from the 50s, and it's already written out. Right. I wish one of my fucking cousins would even look at like that is so like I loved her marriage. I loved how she loved her husband. I plan on using that at my wedding. Okay, that's wish a motherfucker would. Right. I'm throwing elbows. Right. I mean, it's written out. It's signed off. Her attorneys have looked it over. Like I'm getting it. Right. But right. Elbow drop the fuck out of somebody. Let my dad think about he wants some shit. Bitch. Right. Well, people do get like that. They do. I mean, that's why I like to just it's squared away. Like even some. I mean, I don't have all of my really expensive material possessions insured, but like I just want like if you want it, have it. Like I want the people that want it to really like. I know Cameron. He cannot fit it, but he wants my Fendi trench coats. I have 2. Have them. Like, and if you want it, my 6'6" brother wants to wear them, put them on. Right. They weren't going to fit you. They're an Italian 42, bro. You're definitely a bigger boy, but hey, there you go. Do you want to be cremated or buried or little combo? Bury the bottom half, keep the top half. Please don't. Please, if you're gonna do anything, let it be like the same thing. Yeah. But if I can think of anything, like I thought of this before, and I would love to be cremated and plant me as a tree. Yeah. Yeah. I would like to be a tree. So yeah, like Mother Willow, if you may. So yeah, I think that would be good. I want to be cremated. Like, I literally have told if you bury me, I'm haunting the fuck out of every single person that attended that funeral. And then I don't care about my ashes. Like, I would love for somebody to put some in water. The rest, I mean, have a party. Throw me, especially, have an Ari party with a bonfire. Throw me in the bonfire. Let my ashes rise like a phoenix. Right. My mom, she does not want to be cremated by any means. She associates being cremated as going to hell. Yeah. Because you're being burned. A lot of Catholics do, though. And she's like, do not fucking cremate me. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. I forget which mob movie it was, but in one of the mob movies, it might have been The Irishman. One of them in the movie said, even being buried is too final. That's why they go to mausoleums. I was like, whoa. Like, if you're dead, you're
Fine,
dead.
right,
But the
fine,
concept
like, you know
of
what I
that, I
mean?
was like, fuck.
Final.
But that's why I want to be
what?
cremated.
Like,
Like,
right.
even if it may not be final, it is now.
Yeah.
Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm done.
Dead and gone.
Dead.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
As the fuck.
Mm-mm. Dead the house.
There she
Yeah.
was. Dead as the fuck.
Is there a way you wouldn't want to die?
I don't think about how I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't want to burn to death.
Mm-hmm. Mine is choking. If I choked it, especially on food,
that's so
I'm going to
scary.
be a little sad in the
Anything
afterlife.
that's like causes like a lot of harm and just like pain.
Mm-hmm. I could burn. I was already gonna cremate. I could burn. I don't want to drown.
Because like you burn for so long before you die.
Well, I'm thinking
like,
you'll pass out from heat. You probably are dead, and then you sizzle up.
Right. But I would be happy to pass out. But some people don't. You
It's
just
highly
be
appreciated.
burning until it's over.
Drowning for me, I would be so pissed.
No,
I've been an independent swimmer since I was 3.
Right, I can swim.
You throw me in the pool at 3 years old.
If I do drown, then like somebody did it to me.
See, I'm picturing like shipwrecked, and I'm just swimming for like 2 weeks trying to make it, and I don't.
Right, I'm gonna be floating on that hole like Rose. Fuck you, Jack.
That, you know what's
be on
crazy is
that
the
bitch.
statistics that they both could have fit on the door.
I know, I seen that, and yep, I'm kicking.
I mean, she was a married,
kicking his ass off
a
too.
married woman. Clearly, she didn't want her husband. She didn't want her side piece.
I'm kicking him off too.
Oh no, I wanted to
Only
body
one
heat
of
me.
us. Right.
And
She
two-
didn't even need it. She was just like, you know the fuck what?
Yeah.
So long, farewell.
You know what? Like, once me and you decided the topic of this podcast, I just like did a deep dive. I wanted to be I still do want to be a doula, but there are also death doulas that help people with the process of their death, and they
Help
are
who?
anybody, like people that are terminally ill in California.
Okay, I
In
understand
California, you can do, it's called AID, aid of dying, and you can, like,
get somebody ready to die.
No,
basically.
yourself. You can aid your death. Like, you can decide the date, and there's a medication that they give you, and it's like 10 times the strength of a sleeping pill, and you take some of them. And the last death doula that I like shadowed, it takes a couple hours to work.
You die that same day?
You do, yeah, between 4 and 5 hours, and it's just like you go to sleep. And some people do it. I think in California you can only do it if you're terminally ill. It's not legal in every state. The only state that I know for sure that actively uses it is California. I did try to look up for New York State, and I didn't find a set answer.
Probably not. They don't let you do everything you want to do here.
I know. And of course, California, I'm like, of course it's legal there.
Right.
But I mean, if you're terminally ill, like, I would want to go on my own terms and not just be waiting to. Yeah, like, it's not fair to just wither away or feel pain. And some people do aid in dying because they want to, like, they want to be able to get all their stuff in order and see their loved ones for the last time. Some people have parties. Some people attend their own funerals. So that way, that's the last memory of them, is not like in a box or in a casket. It's they attended their funeral, they spoke, they seen all the nice things people had to say about them, and then they take that medication and die. Yeah. If I was terminally ill, I think I would do that. But I'm also like, you know me, I'm planned up. I'm planning. I'm a planner. Yeah, I would want to attend my own funeral. I would want to at least make sure the arrangements are to my expectations, and plan when I could die. I think that's beautiful.
Wow.
Like,
that's crazy.
January 26, 2096.
Right. I'm saying, don't say it.
2096 is wild. That's a lot. It's 70 more years.
Right.
I mean, my granny is 91, so,
Right. I think my great grandma was like in her 90s. She lived a good life.
Yeah.
I think.
Right. Right. Maybe she could have used a little AID, aid in dying. The not politically correct term for that is euthanasia, but you're not supposed to say euthanasia for people.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know who it offends. It wouldn't offend me if somebody was like, "You're gonna euthanize yourself." I'm like, yeah.
Right.
It's the whole point.
Right. It sounds like hocus pocus.
Yeah.
Like the opposite of dying.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. But
I would love to attend my funeral, though. And because one of my biggest pet peeves, and I do have this written out, and I've also told my brothers who are my beneficiaries, do not, and I want this podcast to also be a backup proof, do not let a motherfucking soul, not one fucking dumb fuck, into my funeral with the t-shirt on of me on that. Don't wear no fucking t-shirts to my funeral. I expect Chanel. I want tweed head to toe, all black. I want pearls. I want rosaries. I want class and elegance.
Right.
Don't come in here with fucking Jordan's ripped jeans and a t-shirt of me on it. Because first of all, I'm vain. I don't know which picture I would want.
Right.
You could do a collage. I still won't be happy.
No, literally, we got
like splat.
We got like a shirt of like 6 pictures that we all agreed upon,
and I'm sure that was hard, like narrowing it down to 6 good pictures.
Right? No, seriously.
And then 2 is my like. I just picture men doing the t-shirts more than anybody.
Yeah.
Are they going to use the edited ones? Because if you use an unedited, I'm going to reform out of my ashes, walk down the aisle, and smack them.
Yeah, I don't want no t-shirts and fucking jeans at my funeral. No. Leave that for like your
own
life.
That's for you.
Right. And then also, what was I going to say? I don't know. I think that shit's tacky as fuck when you wear jeans to a funeral. So I just don't fuck with that shit.
And 2, like, me and you are not t-shirt and jean type of gals. 9 times, if anything, we have leggings. You're a flannel. I'm a bomber type of girl. Like, do not show up in denim. I fucking hate denim. I don't wear jeans, period. I don't even own, I have 1 pair of jeans. Represent me well.
You know, I have 1 pair of jeans as well.
It's 1 pair of jeans. And then somebody's going to wear jeans and t-shirts to our funeral.
No. Please don't.
Shame on you.
Right.
Shame.
Right.
Now I hope people don't do it out of protest against us.
Also, I also don't want a fucking picture of myself in the motherfucking clouds.
Oh,
fucking do it. Don't you fucking dare.
No, no. Do not cloud it. Do not cloud it. No pitch, like, leave the picture as it is. I took it. I'm going to take you and I have great selfies out. Do not edit it. It's already edited. I
only post pictures of myself that look fantastic.
Right. We're not posting anything that don't put a dove on there. Don't put a cross. Don't write RIP over my head. I am resting in peace. I'm dead. I'm at peace. I'm away from everybody who would consider editing my picture.
I'm doing whatever I was supposed to do.
And that's it. It's done.
What was intended on me for that day. Like, please be fucking for real. Act like nobody else has died before.
And I do not want, like, that's one reason, too, I don't want to be buried, and I'm very adamant on being cremated. I feel like the burials are always so dramatic. Like, we've seen so many videos of somebody trying to jump in.
That drop down 6 feet shit is crazy.
Well, the dirt over that first pour, I feel like it's the loudest noise.
No, literally.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, just put me in a very, very beautiful pink urn. Pink and gold, diamonds.
You know, it's so crazy.
And then go plant me at a tree.
I've never considered my urns. And I don't know why I picture me in a Ziploc bag.
Because you're going to be right over the Niagara Falls.
Just throw me in. Truly, I'm not attached. Like, I mean, I really hope the ashes are gone. I don't want to be posted up on someone's fireplace.
Because you fuck with me, I'm going to end up accidentally knocking that hoe over.
Yeah, Brittany's clumsy. My brothers, I feel like, would be so emotional in grieving me that they would be like...
Yeah, they're boys. They're emotional as hell.
Like, and I just... I'm not desiring an urn. Nope.
Hell fucking no.
Oh. I don't want anyone to speak at my funeral. I'm trying to think. Who would you pick to do your eulogy?
I'll test out the waters in a few years when Izzy gets a little older, but as of right now, like, if I die tomorrow, please don't let it be him. Let it be my mom. Well, no, because
she's gonna be so
unhinged.
Emotional.
Yeah,
that's what my thing is. Who could handle? That's close to me that would know how I'd want things to be spoken. I don't want to hear a crackle in a voice. I want enunciation and I want a fluid speech. And I don't personally know anyone who loves me, who knows me through and through. You wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able. I'd be able to.
No, literally.
She didn't even like you guys.
I'm not the bitch to speak at nobody's funeral. Like maybe if the funeral was like 2 weeks after or something
right,
like that.
Give me a minute.
Definitely nothing that's like very soon. Like
yeah.
You have to give me some time. I have to prepare. I remember my favorite movie was what the fuck was that movie? Also, Death.
Death.
The Fault in Our Stars. I love that movie. It's so beautiful about two fucking people that die.
Yeah.
That fall in love and die.
Dead.
Right, terminally ill.
See, Aiden dying.
They died. And I was in a public speaking class and we had to pick something and read it to the class. I'm like, it was the time where I loved this movie. I probably went to the movie theaters 3 times to go see it. Yeah. And then I bought it afterwards. So I'm like, yeah, let me do one of the eulogies. I couldn't even say what they were saying to these people. I cried 6 times.
Fun fact, the number one fear in the U.S. is public speaking, not death. Isn't that wild?
That is crazy.
But especially for me and you, we're so fucking loud. You could hear us from the back of the class, from the hallway. It didn't matter if you were. I'm commanding attention. I feel in charge, not scared.
That public speaking class, definitely did wonders for me because I was not a public speaker. I'll talk my shit, but just standing in front of a group of people, that always makes me feel nervous and shit like that. Not no more.
Oh no, I've always been like, I am now the professor.
All right, but I don't want to fuck up a word. You know what I mean? I'm like everything. I'm like perfection. I don't want anything to. My public speaking
professor had us tally every time someone said or like. I was like, well, this is bullying. Yeah. One day I had anxiety because I was running late for the class, and he had a rule if you were late more than 3 times, which I mean, I'm gonna be late every day. He knocked your grade down a whole grade letter, and I was like, I'm so sorry. Can we please talk about it? And he was like, slow down. When I tell you, I wanted to mollywop that 5'4" man. Bitch, fuck you.
Slow down and then what?
I'm still trying to get my point across. My point is still going to be the same, and my anxiety has not diminished at all. Bitch.
Just sit back and fucking buckle up and listen. If I'm going too fast, put your goddamn seatbelt on. Because I'm driving this damn ship.
You know what's even crazier, speaking of death? I forgot the statistic exact, but if you're kidnapped and not found after 72 hours, the likelihood of you being dead is astronomical. Mm-hmm. I literally, another example of death. Yeah. If I don't come back after a week, presume me dead. Pack my shit up, go through the will. Yeah. It's done. I don't want anyone to sit here and think oh, she'll be back. Let's keep her bedroom the same. No. Because if I come back, I don't even want that bedroom. I don't want none of those clothes. I'm probably all fucked up anyways. I might just be naked all the time. Yeah. Don't count me back.
Yeah, that 10-year,
and too, if I come back and be like, she's risen from the dead. Right. Treat me like Jesus if I do come back. Don't.
Right. 9 times out of 10, if I'm not back,
if I'm not back in a week.
Right. I'm definitely not Carlying this shit. I'm gone.
I'm not with you.
Oh, my God.
Because I feel like, too, our moms definitely would be holding out hope.
My mom would never stop.
I know, yeah.
She would think that she sees me in every corner. Yeah. Every time she turned a corner. Is that Brittany?
My mom would be having hotlines. There was someone statistically said that. It would be all analytics and charts. And I'd be like, you'll never catch me in Nebraska, Christina, willingly. So, no, it was not me in Nebraska at a Walmart.
No, for real.
I was not going there either, Christina.
I'm fucking crying.
No, after a week, I want this podcast to stand as a lot of points for my death. After a week, if I don't come back, pack it up, wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm probably not coming back.
I wasn't attached to my ashes anyway, so don't.
I guess it is.
Don't worry about the body.
Right. I'll let these motherfuckers know how to treat me too. If I have to die.
Right. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If you plan on killing me.
If you don't kill me, it's been 72 days or 72 hours. If you don't kill me, I'm about to kill myself in this basement, Mr. Napper.
No, for real.
And I'm not doing this with you.
No. Excuse the fuck out of me. What do you think about afterlife? Is that a thing to you, or is that
See, that's the part I think conflicts with my Christianity. I do believe in heaven. I do believe in hell. I do believe in reincarnation. So I'm going where the spirit goes.
Right,
so
right.
If I'm reincarnated, me and my ex-best friend Jasmine had this conversation. I know I will, if I'm reincarnated, I'll be reincarnated as a black alley cat, like just in the streets, but just so lean and silky and slightly feral.
Right.
But I will be a black alley cat.
Right.
But then if not, I know I'm going to heaven.
Right.
And that's it. What do you think about the afterlife? What do you want your afterlife to be like? In hell, turned up with Satan.
Some real ass niggas.
Got one with a teardrop over here getting it.
It's always so confusing for me because I do think that there is an afterlife, and I also do believe in like paranormal things as well. Like, you know what I mean?
The limbo, and they got stuck.
Yeah, right. It always says there's heaven, there's hell, and there's a guy in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but he does.
See, I think paranormal stuff happens with people who are empathic or highly intuitive or psychic. Like, they can now extend to, like, I think you and I could 100% communicate to a medium for them to communicate to our families.
I feel like I watch a lot of shows, and I've like seen a lot of psychic things, and it's like when people are at that point, like they can't get across because they're confused, and they need that extra, like they need that closure and that extra like push and stuff like that to even get themselves across. Like when you're confused and don't know what the fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like
I could believe that, because I do see we know so many people that are indecisive or their attachment, like you and I are so easily detached and have that unattachment concept between like each other, like the people we love. Like people do hold on to things that are so irrelevant. Like me and you would go in with ease and peace. We are going to wherever's next, and we're not lingering here.
No, right.
And I could see those people just clenching onto unresolved things or things that they thought or they wanted to have a different outcome.
Right.
And just being stuck. I don't even like Earth in the way it's going right now. I'm definitely not trying to do that shit without a physical being.
No, right. But if I do, I know a couple of people that I'm going to haunt.
Oh, yeah. Anybody with a t-shirt on at our fucking funerals.
No, very fucking much.
First on my list.
Very much. Very much.
I might have to go fuck with my dad a little bit. You good for nothing bastard. Flick on his lights when he sleeps.
I'm tripping you. I'm moving your shit where it's not supposed to go. I'm unplugging your charger when you go to sleep at night.
Ooh, that's a good one. Alarm clock's off.
Yeah, you'd never wake up. Like, you'll never wake up on time anyway. I'm doing fucked up ass shit. Like, I'm making the best of that because I couldn't do it.
But then, are you going to go to hell because you are now just wreaking havoc on somebody's life? You're disrupting their plan.
Dead. I mean, shit.
Right.
I gotta go there.
Right. Gotta go where you gotta go. No, I know.
Like, I literally like every time I can think of like heaven, it's like. It's like gates and like beautiful just clouds. Peace. But like beyond that, I have no physical thought, like no vision of what is beyond that. Like once they check your ticket, right? Once they check your damn ticket and make sure you're in the right place, like I don't have any like visual concept of what that is.
Mine is clouds or like pods, like you're like lily pads, and like I definitely thought I could go on Tupac's cloud and like have a conversation with him and then be in my own cloud, and it's just like there's no worry. It's just love, calm. There's no sense of time. You're just vibing in peace and glory and like love. I definitely I want to talk to people when I get up there. Right. Like I want to
socialize.
I don't know, because I don't want to really make friends. I'm anti-social social club, but like ask my great-great-grandma, like, what was your love like? What did love feel like for just really like keep diving in. Right. Get to know.
I mean, at that point, you got to make new friends because, I mean, some of the old ones might be
they're down.
Right. You might not got much of an option.
Yeah. Do you think dogs, like pets, go to people heaven? Everybody goes it's to the all same one place. Heaven.
And honestly, I think that they were once people. So I like.
Yep, me with the black cat.
Honestly, I just think that they're all just there. Yeah, they not just frogs. Go back to their.
Frogs don't make it to heaven. No, I know. I'm telling everybody. Frogs and toads are not welcome in my heaven. We're clowns. Not the men clowns, you know, the ones.
But I do have a thought now that we say, like, because I do believe in like afterlife, and I do believe in rebirth and stuff like that, like reincarnation. Yeah. And like a lot of things that I've read or like seen and stuff like that, it's like people just kind of like your soul, like you're just a soul, like you're in a like you're in a vessel, like you know what I mean. So like in that sense, is there even a heaven? Like, do you go, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're just gonna be like, if you're just gonna go into your soul is just gonna go into another vessel, whether that be,
I feel like there has to be a waiting room for your next.
Okay, so that's what it is, a waiting room.
It could be. I mean, if you're in the concept of rebirth, I think that would be it. And two, so that way too, if you do go to hell, you know you're coming back as like a dung beetle. Like, you're not coming back as like some like Hercules demigod. Nope. You're getting cockroach. And you can wait here until your cockroach body is ready.
Oh, damn.
I know. Imagine then if you're in hell and you're like, fuck, I gotta be a horsefly.
So what do you think hell is?
I think hell is just a place of repeated, like, I think heaven is just consistent or constant love and peace. I think hell is the opposite of that. So it's constant dread or negativity or just,
you know. So when I watched American Horror Story, that kind of gave me a different concept of like hell, and like I don't know what season or what the fuck it was. Probably the Coven season.
That was the best one.
It made the most sense. But every time, like whenever they would die and they would go to hell, it would just be their worst possible experience, like, you know what I mean, like the worst, like, and it just keeps repeating itself. I think you wake up and you have that day again. The one girl, she worked at a fucking KFC or something, and like she, like when she went to hell, like she was working at a fucking KFC, and all the worst shit would happen, like the meanest customers, like all type of shit was going, like, and that was hell. There's I was break. Like, is that hell? Like, because it gives form of hell, like, you know what I mean. Everybody, it's not like one place for everybody. It's a separate. It's your separate. Own. That really does make sense. Yeah,
and I've seen too. There was a woman, I don't remember her name or what the story was, but she had passed away and came back to life, and she said, like, the feeling she felt is undescribable. It was like love and just like she was washed with nothingness in the most peaceful, like, simplified way. I
thoroughly enjoy watching those, like, I died 100% things. Right.
I'm literally like, oh, I want whatever she's having. To be feel washed with.
Died
oh my, yeah. No, I know.
I fucking love those.
Yeah. We have stories like that. You have stories like that to tell. Brittany on foot gives almost dead. God forbid.
Girl. Right.
2 left feet.
But damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those. But anyway, I think that's crazy.
I know. I think it's like so cool.
There's so much to it. Like, everybody experiences something else, but there's something that's so unique about people that almost die. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And there's such a weird similarity between like everybody's stories.
They
like, you
always
know what
have
I mean?
Like a new lease on life, at least for a time period,
right? Or like they're like, it was white, and I like, you know,
I seen a white light always,
and then I walked towards it, and I see my granddad.
Yep,
like, you know,
and I felt nothing
like,
but joy and bliss.
Right,
and
I talked to this person and that person,
and then they came back.
Because they had to.
But I feel like too, to be able to spread that message of like there's something to look forward to. Like, I don't have death anxiety, but I could imagine it'd be really soothing for people that are petrified of what death could be. I think for me, I'm more fearful and apprehensive to lose somebody than to lose, like, for me to die. Like, I'll be dead. I won't know.
Right.
And 2, I've loved and I've lost. I've been stunning. I've been ugly. Emphasis on the stunning.
Right.
I've been poor. I've been broke. But I've always been sure of who I was. I mean, there's things I want to accomplish, but
I think the number one biggest fear for people is just the unknown, like not knowing. Did I talk talked to somebody that said that. Like, they just did, like, they didn't know what was next.
But that's
like,
what life is. You don't know what you're going to get. Life is life. A box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. In the wise words of Forrest Gump.
Words to Forrest.
Right. Shout out to Forrest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn.
Right. No, I don't want to go out terminally. That's for fucking sure.
No.
I'd like say that, like, God forbid, but if I had cancer, I'm not doing chemo radiation. I'm not withering down, looking like a raisin with a wig on. Obviously, I might even have hair. Didn't consider that factor. My head is too fucking big to be bald. Woof.
No, yeah, that's hard and that's scary, and it is more pain than it is, like, you know what I mean?
Relief. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-mm. And then worrying about remission and the checkups and nope. I feel like if God forbid I had cancer, I would just not tell anybody and just start getting my affairs in order, and then I'd probably do, if I could in New York State, aid of dying, plan my funeral, plan everything out. I don't know if I would attend or if I would wait till after. I'd have to really sit with that. I might see if I attend and people are like boo-hooing and I'm like, okay, you're one of like 45 people that want to really have a connecting time with me, and I picked this date at this time to go.
I only have so much time.
We only have so much time, period. I think, too, it's, like, crazy to even think, like, sometimes when I'm planning, like, better choices or planning things, I'm like, I'm lucky to even, if I even get to that point. Like, do it now. Seize the moment.
Right.
Cause
if I just start wilding out and just going all these different places and like doing the best things ever and buying these really expensive things, I'm probably about to die.
Yeah. It's not a midlife crisis. It's the end.
It's the end. It's the end. So, you better tag along, get these experiences with me, because it's almost over.
That's when I think that all the time. Like, just like being the planner of our group, I'm like, God forbid one of us died next week. Like, and you don't got to drink, you don't got to smoke, you don't got to do anything you don't want to do, but like, seize these moments, seize memories, like, get the selfie with that person. Like, nothing is promised but death.
Yeah.
Like, live it up with them. It doesn't even have to be like some crazy YOLO shit, but just be grateful to have that opportunity.
Right.
Because like you said, memories are so priceless. Yeah.
So maybe this will be like the last, but what would you hope that people remembered you for, or what do you hope that
Yeah, that's truly the thing with death I struggle with the most, because so many people get so many different versions of me, and there's such a small circle that actually know me, like you do, and like that goes even the outer circle. For example, so many people that we know are like, her favorite color is black.
Right.
It's not. I look flattering in black. Black is flattering. And I look great in all colors. I'm stunning. I look great in everything. Black is flattering. It's simple. It's classic. It's timeless. That's why I wear black. Like, don't remember me for the girl I was, like, I don't want to be remembered for people's versions of me. I want to be remembered for who I was. But I know I can't alter how people see me or the narratives they've created about me or over me. And I know I'm a villain in some people's stories. So I know I can't rewrite that with more love or being more authentic. So I don't know how I want to be remembered. I don't think I care anymore. Like, I definitely have struggled with that. Like, I want people to remember me for this version and that version. Like, but I also shed those. Like, I change all the time. So I don't think I care anymore. At least in this very second. It could change when we leave here. I'm like, God damn it, I should have said this on the pod. But I know who I was. And that's what's more important. Like, how I view myself, even if I'm dead wrong, is what's more important than me to me. So I know who I am and who I wasn't, and what my heart was and wasn't, and who I loved and who I didn't. So I don't really give a fuck how people remember me. What about you?
Maybe my favorite compliment that people usually give me is that I'm like a light. So I would love to be remembered as that.
Yeah.
Just a light for people. Like, usually I am the person that people go to when they're down, and I'm there for that. And you know what I mean? I'm bringing people up and stuff like that. So if I can be remembered as anything else, that would definitely be it. Just, you know, this bubble.
See, then I think, like, how down in the dumps are people going to be when they're like, she was my anchor and she's gone? Like, it gives suicide.
Figure it the fuck out now. But I did what I did when I was here.
I led you to the promised land.
Okay, I walked, you can run. So, like, do with that as you can.
Can only lead a horse to water.
I can be there for your whole life, bitch. I'm only here for mine.
Yeah.
But, you know, just if I can just be like, oh, she was the sunlight. And I was like, you know, here I am.
I think as long as people remember me, like, the people, especially that I'm villains in their stories, ride the fuck out with that narrative, because you did something to deserve it.
Right.
And the people that actually knew me, like, I feel like those are the people that won't speak too much about me. Like, all 6 of you who actually actively, in my soul of soul, heart of hearts, knew me. Y'all knew what was up. Period. You're not gonna be debating people.
Right.
Like, no, she was vegan because of this. Like, who the fuck knows?
Let it the fuck go.
Right. She's
not vegan anymore.
Dead and gone. Dead and gone. Oh, death.
Yes.
The only promise. Well.
Yeah, seek light and, you know, just make the best of all of your moments is what I think,
that's
you know.
what, seize all the opportunities, carpe diem. That's what my mom says to us every day.
Aww.
Seize, and seize it.
But honestly, the only thing
I think I should get that tattoo.
The only thing that's going to make you feel some type of way about death is when you're not...
When you didn't live it up.
Yeah.
You didn't maximize your moments and express how you feel and people, love how you want to love.
Yeah, people, when they're dying, they're like, oh, I wish I would have did this.
Always the regrets.
You know? So do what the fuck you want to do whenever the fuck you want to do it.
Yeah, go out with no regrets. But not, please don't go out in like a terroristy ass.
But be fucking for real.
Yeah. You don't get to choose when other people die.
Yeah, but be for real about it.
Yeah.
Like, right.
Maximize, like, please, if tonight, guys, as you watch this podcast on Thursday, text your friends, make some plans, make some memories, go out, have a margarita in honor of Brittany and I, and in honor of the short life, this little glitch that we get as a life. Because I know other people would definitely kill to be here, kill to have more time. Right. Actually, it's a Kanye quote: "Time is the only luxury. You can't buy it, you can't steal it, you can't cheat it."
That's a fact.
And on that note, this is an A&B conversation.